Yeah, you can't hide. Wherever you go, there you are. You know, and you can fool half of the people some of the times, but you can't fool everybody. You know, and just because a joker might not say nothing or bring it to your attention, don't mean that he ain't or she ain't paying attention and see the sucker shit. You know what I mean? I used to tell people all the time, man. Everything I laugh at ain't funny, and sometimes, you know, some shit might be, funny or have some sort of a significance to it, and I don't make mention on it. So it's you know, just know that however you feel within, especially if it's attached to your heart, then if it got to come out your goddamn pores, the pores in your skin, it'll come out. And trust me, it's other people like me that's paying close attention. So and it ain't to point fingers, but I mean, like, if you frauding on any level, man, then it's gonna become apparent. But back to what I was saying. If you haven't been through that internal transformation, which equates to the rebirth or the being born again, excuse me, then this may not even resonate, with you. But what I got from that is, like, it's self-explanatory. The fact that I know that I'm a soul, which is an eternal being, an immortal essence, then and also knowing that what y'all looking at right now and what I see in the mirror, that ain't the real me. That's just a outer representation. A temporary representation at that. You know, um, but when this flesh and bone cease to have life, the source that gave it life is going to continue to have life in a different existence, on a different realm. And that talk might even sound funny to some. But again, man, if all you've been eating is the gruel that the government, and those that are agents of the government and of the information propagated by the same, then you're really not qualified to indulge in this type of conversation, because all you know is what your open oppressor has given you. Dr. John Herbert Clark stated that Christianity is the handbasket of European imperialism, and Islam is the handbasket of Arab imperialism. Otherwise, okay, you get the religion to substantiate the slavery that they perpetrated on us. And I say us because all those that lived before you are alive within you, whether you realize it or want to be cognizant of it or not. That's just the reality. you know. But again, man, an enlightened being no longer believes he or she is a body. The body belongs to nature. So, when you die, your body is going back to, well, nowadays, the government is you if you're not present to see all that takes place, man, and 9 times out of 10, man, your loved one's organs and all kinds of different things is being dealt with, without your consent, or approval. That's why they got all these different things set up the way they got them set up, man. You know, and that's another reason why, like, you know, I don't really support, like if I was to ever have another child, you know, I'm not going to have, my child's not going to be born in no hospital. If it's up to me, you know what I mean? Like, and that's why I like, for real, like, you know, it matters, man, you know, who I link with, you know, it matters. A lot of things matter, you know, because these people are stealing everything, you know, the same way they came in is the same way they prosper, and they stealing everything they can by any means necessary, man. You know, quick quick side note, off subject a bit. I made mention of this book here, Behold the Pale Horse. You know, this is the book I was telling y'all. It was published in 1992 by Robert, what's his name? No, William Cooper. Yeah. If you watched my last video, I made mention of this book and this author. If you get a chance, it only costs $25, man. Go pick it up. I told you. It was published in 1992. And everything that he talked about in that book is already happening or has already happened. You know, and that'll also, the reason why I recommend that particular book. This is one of the books that, again, I read this book in, I believe it was 96 or 97, and blew my mind. But it also gave me a different set of lenses to view reality from. You know, kind of like, you know, see, the mind expands. You know, it's like it's once you're exposed to certain things, it's hard. You know, it's damn near impossible. Well, it is impossible based on how the subconscious mind works for you to unknow it. You know, and this is why cognitive dissonance is a real thing. You know, people will rather just flat out deny certain information because it conflicts with what their beliefs are. And if you look at the definition etymologically, believe and know, two separate definitions, man. They do not mean the same thing. They could never align. You know, and people put more emphasis on their beliefs than their knowing, their actual knowledge, their gnosis of a thing. You know, but yeah, you know, the body belongs to nature, man. So, you know, that's why I've made reference to it before, and it's one of the best things I think is, you know, far as an analogy can go when it comes to the body. It's a rental car. You're just using this thing right now, man. You know, it's a temporary vehicle, you know, for the soul. And while you in it, if you're not focusing on the things that's going to, you know, matter, you know, it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? I done seen, you know, I done witnessed, you know, you know, it's a lot of people that I came up with that's no longer living right now, man. And some people, you know, they put their life's energy into the reputation aspect of things. Nothing wrong with that. But I mean, like, you know, the way I look at things, man, is like, you know, a lot of times, man, people get forgotten about, you know, and the things that they put effort and energy and time into. Sometimes, man, it be of little or no significance in the larger scheme of things, because certain things, man, just don't matter at the end of the day, man. You know, so it's up to every individual what they put their time and energy into, but just the main thing, man, that I wanted to draw on for this video is, man, not to put so much energy into things that are not gonna live on. It's one thing. You got all kind of things going on, and I don't want to get into none of that because it's really not relevant. And I don't really want to, people, nowadays society then got so sensitive, that they expect for you to curb your dialogue to make somebody else feel comfortable about what they. I mean, if you're not comfortable about anything that you're doing or how you living, then why the fuck is you doing it? Because something I say or something anybody say shouldn't bother you if you comfortable in what it is that you doing and how you living. Some shit you gotta make it make sense. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Like, but yeah, man. I just encourage people, man, to like, don't limit yourself as far as it relates to learning, man. Even when it comes to like college, man, you go to college, you're not even getting the full degree of that subject matter of knowledge. All you getting is what the curriculum entailed specifically to be taught, to get a piece of paper saying that you're proficient in that field. And what it really equates to is you memorizing and being able to regurgitate certain, portions of information, it's a lot of other things that I can get into as it relates to that, man. But it's 360 degrees of knowledge, man. And when you go to college to get that piece of paper, man, you're not even getting that full degree. All you getting is what was allowed and sponsored by and just like I said, allowed, because the educational system is controlled. It's owned and controlled. If that was the case, then we would have civics, we would have financial literacy, some type of financial education. We would have a whole bunch of other things. They know the formative years of a child is from the ages of between 1 and 5. But what are they doing? See, it's a lot of, that's another video too, man. But, so without me, going on rants or dragging off, man, I'm going to go on and sign off, man. But again, man, my channel, which definitely, sometime this week, even if I gotta travel to do it and make sure that it's done right, because I ain't a fan of this. I ain't too much of a fanatic about, technology. I'm old school in a lot of regards, man, in a lot of respects. Whereas though I like to deal with a person and get things done in person, to know with a certainty that things have been done right. Because with this technology and with you sending things via mail, people can they can fuck shit around. They can fuck the situation around and draw shit out. You know what I mean? It's just a whole lot of dumb shit that goes on, man. But yeah, man, the channel will definitely be in effect, man. I'm getting my logo, you know, situated and all that right now. You know, copyright and trademarks and all that getting dealt with, you know, so that way I can do a proper launch, you know. But all these videos that I've been doing, they will be a part of the channel, and I'll have them included in the platform. But, you know, it just is what it is, man. You know, I think, you know, in my opinion, man, we've been misled and miseducated, you know, led astray for too long already, man. You know, and I'm not for it no more, man. So you ain't gonna get none of that sucker shit, or you ain't gonna get, you know, me riding no bandwagons of information, man. If it ain't, if I don't know it to be a fact, then you ain't gonna hear it come out my mouth. It's not gonna be on my channel, man. You know, and like I said before, man, you know, if anything that I put out on these videos, man, it offends anybody, man, it's not my intent. You know, if you don't agree with or resonate with any of the information that I put out, man, you more than you know, welcome and free, you know, to get on off and go watch something else or occupy your time doing something else. You know, you know, because that's what I do. You know, if I don't resonate with something or something I don't agree with something, man, instead of me, you know, doing a whole bunch of low vibrational shit, man, I just turn it off and go to something else. You know, because I ain't entertaining no low vibrational energy, man. You know what I mean? And I ain't looking for no problems neither, man. But don't let that get it. Don't let none of that get fucked up. You know what I mean? I live and let live, and I'm a man of peace, but I done prepared. So, you know, with that being said, man, you know, hopefully this video, you know, something in it made sense, something in it, you know, inspired thought in someone, you know, that will compel them to do some research and some study of their own, you know, because that's where it's going to happen at, man. You know what I mean? You ain't got to take my word for nothing. Research it all for yourself. You know what I mean? And then judge my content, you know. But outside of that, man, you know, it's been my pleasure, man. Y'all be easy.